How do, welcome back. Right, Stourbridge, as you saw from the title. So Stourbridge, one that we've heard a lot about. People have said incredible things about Stourbridge, have said that we're really going to like it, said there's a lot here, and having looked and done a bit of a recce before we came, yeah, there is a lot here. So, as you know, with all the Black Country stuff, I want to do everything, so I'm not going to miss pubs out today just because there are better ones further up the road. We're going to try and do 20 pubs today, which will take us on to pub number 4,000 of this silly quest. Holly is here for once. She's actually putting in an appearance. So yeah, 20 pubs is the aim today to get us on to 4,000, and then obviously I will come back over the coming weeks and do the rest of the parts of Stourbridge. So let's call this video, let's say Stourbridge Part 1. So some incredible stuff lined up today already, and we're going to kick things at Green Duck Beer Co. So Green Duck Brewery tap room up here in the middle of an industrial estate for the things. But what better place to start than with a good little tap room and brewery. So very much looking forward to this. Let's get it started. Green Duck up first. Let's show you around here then. It's pretty impressive. It doesn't look much from the outside. So we're on an industrial estate, but you walk in, I was blown away straight away. It's a fantastic looking tap room. And we've ordered some pizzas because I heard very good things about the pizzas. Everybody that works here is lovely, and they have got some wicked stuff of their own on. So I've gone with this Boston Stout and a Blondes to kickstart the day today. But honestly, this is a fantastic tap room. Some will call it a hidden gem, I'm sure. Holly's happy because they've got Stowford Press on as well, so that'll keep her quiet for a few minutes. But yeah, what a cool little place. Really cool merch they've got their own as well. That hoodie's pretty cool. Holly's already had her eye on that. But yeah, this is where the magic happens, you could say. What a great looking little place. And I'll update you on the pizzas when they come. So this is a big quack. Looks pretty good. And a pepperoni. Yeah, well happy with them. Can't wait to get tucked in.
It's really hot.
What are you thinking?
Really hot.
Really hot.
Really good.
Really good? Yeah, top notch to be fair. Really impressive. The base is thin and crusty. It's just, yeah, it's a really well put together pizza, this. Heavily impressed by Green Duck. The beers are great. The pizzas were superb. The whole of that tap room is just very impressive, and the minute you walk in it feels just like a really cool, fun vibe and place to be. So they're very impressed by Green Duck. If you walk then down past Stourbridge Junction train station, you will come to one of my favourite breweries in the entirety of the West Midlands area, especially the Black Country. It's the Black Country Ales pub. It's called the 7 Stars. It's a big one. It's a nice old looking pub as well. Anything to add, dear? Enjoy your pizza.
Okay.
Fed for the day. Gonna be good now. Make a change. Yes. Stop number 2 then. It's 7 Stars and it's a Black Country Ales. As expected, it's a stellar beer lineup. Plenty of good ciders on. Time Water from Wild Child, Stonehenge. Loads of the Black Country Ales ones. I'm going for chain ale in here because I haven't had a chain ale before that I'm aware of, according to Untapped anyway. But it's a gorgeous looking bar, look. Absolutely beautiful place. It's dog friendly, got the lovely doggos in. This is the front bar. They do these wonderful cobs and things in Black Country as well. They're always absolutely brilliant, no matter which one you have from where. Great little garden space out to the rear. Let's have a wander round this. The seating and everything in here is absolutely gorgeous. All Black Country House pubs always are, but if you do have a wander round, you tend to find some beautiful tilings and some beautiful other parts to the buildings. And I think there's another bar out here. Is there? There is another room out to the back. So if you keep wandering through it, I can't get in there. It's locked, but it's another room out to the back as well. What a great looking place. I couldn't get through I was trying to come through that one, which is private, so I probably shouldn't have been wandering around there. But this is the other side, the other second bar, which is a pretty gorgeous looking place, but a bit more modern than the first bar. But 1907, this place has stood since and been a pub, and the current landlord's been here for quite a number of years himself. Second little garden bit at the back, but yeah, a phenomenal place. All the Black Country House pubs, they always impress me. I'm always happy here. It's a fun factoid about the 7 stars. Robert Plant, you know, the famous musician, played his first ever gigs in there, started his career basically playing in a little room upstairs in the 7 stars. The history around here is incredible sometimes. I had a walk down to the bottom of the road that leads all the way up to the high street with the intention of doing the Crown. Google says 3 PM for opening. Get here as per usual. Opening times kill me, because this now being on its own down here at the bottom doesn't make a lot of sense to put in this video or come back to, because we're now heading that way back towards up towards the city centre. So annoying. Why can't people get their opening times right everywhere? Oh well, on we go. With the Crown not happening then, it's just along the road back towards Stourbridge Town Centre. We're in the part that's called Old Swinford. And the next port of call, then the next stop is going to be the Crab Mill, which is the Green King pub, as you can see. So if we can ever get across this incredibly busy road, all the roads I tend to go to recently are busy, then we'll get inside the Crab Mill and make that stop 3. Green King pubs always have a good selection of the Lily's side, as you can see. A good display of them. Some guest ales on. Bloodhound, which is a blood orange stout. That's what I'm doing. That's it, thank you. So that's what I'm going. Card, please. Thank you very much. This one used to be a doctor's surgery many years ago, apparently. It's a decent side. Green King pubs do tend to be reasonable looking places for the most part. Good garden size, but let's try this blood orange stout. That's different. I quite like that. Good work, Green King. One of my favourite breweries, aside from Black Country Ales, in the Black Country area, is Batham's. And if you've watched the videos from the area before, you would have heard me harp on about how good these guys are, how amazing their pubs always look, how lovely the people always are, and the beers really are second to none. They're absolutely phenomenal. So imagine my delight to find that stop 4 of us is the bird in hand, and it is a Batham's pub. So I can't really get far enough back because this road is so busy to show you just how beautiful this is. In fact, there's a car going to go. There we go. Let's back up. Look how beautiful that is from the exterior again. Very happy. Said I love a Batham's pub. Every single one I've been in so far has been an absolute 10 out of 10. So let's see if the bird in hand can continue that trend. Yeah, it's another killer one. It's another 10 out of 10. I love Batham's pub. This is the range I'm always talking about. So good. So I've gone with the best in here, and best is the best way of describing it, because it is absolutely brilliant. But a good little range of stuff. It's dog friendly. Look down there. That's a sweetheart. This is the front bar. And it's just gorgeous in here again. Absolutely wicked. And I'm going to go for a wander around and explore the rest of it as I go. So let's have a look at the rest of the pub. Whew. Let's come out this way. Here we go. Massive great garden area. Superb space again. And then if we go through here, we're bound to get into the lounge bar. Oh, sorry, thank you. We'll come into the lounge bar on this side. And again, what a beautiful little space this is. Everything about these places is always tip top. Imagine sitting in here, like imagine the history and the amount of people that have sat in here over the years. But yeah, what a lovely little pub. Batham's, you always exceed my expectations. Keep doing that. A pretty easy little stroll to the next one. Less than a minute, in fact. And stop 5 is going to be the Cross at Old Swinford. So yeah, like I said, Old Swinford is one of the areas of Stourbridge. It seems to be split into several little boroughs for the town. I can't work the borders out, so I'm trying to make it make as much sense as it possibly can on today's video. And then I said I will come back and do the rest in the next couple of weeks. The Cross will be up next. Anyway, this one feels more like a local, it's a homely local style. We've got a pool table, screens and stuff all over for the sport. Guinness, Star of Prime and Thatchers, inches. Really good selection of stuff in bottles in the fridge. Holly's having a Smirnoff Ice, which will keep her quiet. So, Peroni on there, Cruz Campo, Strongbow. Good sized pub this. Good sized boozer. Slightly down the hill then, and to complete the local trifecta of good local breweries that have got a pub all within touching distance. Batham's, Black Country Ales, and now Holden's. Strawberry Cottage is a Holden's pub. Again, I'm a big fan of all the Holden's pubs I've been in so far in the area. They've all been absolutely lovely places. I've even been to the brewery, the Holden's Brewery. So Looking forward to this one. Stop 6 of the day is the Shrubbery Cottage. This little Holden's pub. So yeah, two of the Holden's handfuls on. And look, there's a little bit of history for you. Not all handfuls, as you know. People who've worked in pubs or seen cask ale being served before. You don't often see pubs that look like that these days. I bet they're old. It's been there a while, but it's a decent little pub. So it only opened at 4. It's only 4:10 now, and it's already had an influx of people coming in. The Holden's Black Country Lager and stuff. I've gone for the bitter because I quite like Holden's bitter. It's quite nice. But a decent little stop off. I knew I was going to like Stourbridge, and I'm having a great day so far, finding some absolute belters. But we are on the way round now, so we've done. That's the old Swinford, I think, pretty much done. We're on the way round towards what I assume is just Stourbridge town centre itself. So on the way up there's another 2 or 3 to do. First of which for us is the Old White Horse, which is a beautiful looking place. It's an Ember Inns. Ember Inns, again, they always impress me. They're always very nice. The food in an Ember Inn is very good and very reasonably priced. There's always a decent selection of guest ales and stuff on in one of these as well. So stop 7 takes us to the Old White Horse. They're all very similar, Ember Inns. They're always massive sprawl with plenty of people dining, eating all around. Beer selection, there's not as many guest ales on in here as I would perhaps have hoped for. So we've only got 2 as it stands in here. Tribute, I mean, they're good ones, don't get me wrong. They are good ones, but obviously you've then got the craft wingman and stuff like that. But it's hey, I'm looking for, here's a wave. Hey, YouTube famous tomorrow. YouTube famous tomorrow. It's a nice big sprawling area. I love the people in the Black Country, you know that, but it is a decent pub. Would have been nice to see a couple more guest ales on there though. 150 yards, maybe 200 is all it is to the next stop. Past a wonderful looking park space. That looks very, very nice, whatever it is. But our next stop, no time to go to the park and play, because we play in pubs, not parks. Here's the Plough and Harrow. That happened to my voice there. Plough and Harrow is stop 8 of our day, and it looks quite a sweet, unassuming little boozer. So that brings up number 8, which puts us 12 away from 4,000. And I guarantee you, we're going to get through them today. This place feels mega historic. It's just a beautiful, it's got a lovely little square bar in the middle and seating all the way around. A couple of guest ales on, Titanic's Plum Porter and HPA. But just sort of feast your eyes. Some of the stained glass and things around in here are absolutely incredible. It's dog friendly. It's just an absolutely beautiful looking little place. 3 is Craddock's Brewing, so 3 Craddock's beers on there. And that's what I've got, Monarch's Away, which is lovely. But as you can see, it's a bustling little place, and it is just absolutely lovely. Bit of a shame that was so busy, and I couldn't really walk around and show you how beautiful it is. Because yeah, that one felt absolutely magnificently old. And yeah, Craddock's beers. I had the Monarch's Way, didn't really float my boat as such, but the pub is absolutely stunning. So the other 2 Craddock's I might like, but the Monarch's Way was alright, wasn't terrible. 2 guest ales, always nice to see Titanic's Plum Porter on anywhere. But we are now heading towards the town centre, I believe, is now right in front, where that church and stuff is up there. And the next one en route is the Wagon and Horses Free House and Cameras Branch Cider Pub of the Year. With a beer fest coming up. Butcher's Best Pork Pies, homemade Scotch eggs. You know, this is floating my boat already. Everything about it sounds up my street. So it's stop 9 of our day, the Wagon and Horses. Brilliant set of ales on, loads again. Town Crier. I've gone for this blonde protagonist that I've never had before. That is set away there, but plenty of still ciders and other bits on offer in here. It's a great little pub. Barra Boys, lads, pork pies, Scotch eggs, and everything that's advertised. They look amazing as well. Come around this way, they look absolutely fantastic. In there, if we hadn't had that pizza earlier, I would be absolutely all over anything like that. But it's a pretty cool pub. So yeah, the lads at the front are having a great time. Plenty of space. As you walk around the pub, there's just loads and loads on offer. But it's nice to see really good beers. And very well, thanks, bud. It's a pretty cool place. There's some of the craft on in here is incredible. Absolutely brilliant selection. What a fantastic pub. I feel I haven't really wandered far enough to show you stuff in here. For an absolute belter in here. This, from Playbrew, Neapolitan Ice Cream Milkshake Pale. That is wonderful stuff. But I feel I should show you the rest of the things. There's a beer garden out to the back. Quality little place that. And I haven't even wandered this way yet, so let's have a look around this way as well, shall we? Like, this place, honestly, is a 10 out of 10. I think this place is absolutely brilliant. Even on this side, so cider collection to write home about on this side and there. It's just a good pub all round. It's just an absolute belter. I am blown away by the wagon. I thought that was amazing. Totally everything that I love in a pub. It said where you want cask, keg, craft beers, IPAs, sours, you'll find it in there. Bailey, basically running the place. Mum and Dad are the landlords, apparently. Kind of runs the place for him. He's only young, but he carries himself very well. Very mature, very pleasant young man. Knows his stuff with his beer as well. So that's a credit to him and to the place. That is definitely. I'm going to come back when I've done the Black Country in full and do a video, like go around again and do the best 20 or 25, say, in the Black Country, and that 100% will be one of those, 100%. But that Weatherspoons, the check is in, so you know we've got to get these spoons, in for the day, haven't we? So go and see what the carpet's like in here. It's a nice building from the outside, to be fair. So it's stop 10 of today. Stop 10 of today. It's the Checkers in, and it's a Weatherspoons. It's a mid-sized spoon. It's a busy place. It's absolutely. But it is a nice square bar in the middle. Carpet's quite regal, to be fair. I actually quite like that carpet. That's probably one of my favourite carpets of them that we've seen so far. But it's a busy, bustling place. Obviously, the toilets are upstairs, like they are everywhere. And it's the Spoons. On we march. Again, not far to walk, so Spoons. There, that white building. Next port of call, just across the road. Stop 11 of the day is the Jolly Crispin. Looks a nice old pub. That's an old coaching inn, 100%. You can always tell the old coaching inns with the middle passageway sort of blocked out. That would have been where they would have taken the horse and cart and stuff like that. For those who always wonder, if you don't know what an old coaching inn was whenever I say it, because I do say it quite a lot. But that's stop 11 of our day then, Jolly Crispin. The Black Country continues to impress me and be seriously friendly. Everywhere I go, everyone I meet in the Black Country is so friendly. Like, everybody in the Black Country is friendly. Everybody always wants to say hello. Everybody wants to be YouTube famous tomorrow. Say hello. Hello. Hey, here we go. Everyone around here though. Everyone around here is. Everyone around here is proper friendly. This is a great looking little pub again. Already well and truly in party mode, party atmosphere. A bit like me. We're closing in on that 4,000 pub. As always, I'm going to be very complimentary now about the Black Country and its people, because I'm having a whale of a time. Honestly, there is nowhere friendlier. There really isn't. I know I say that a lot. There is nowhere friendlier than the Black Country and its people and its pubs. So we've walked 4 minutes around the back way to where the bus is. So we're here by the bus station and Weaver's Real Ale House. So when we did Kidderminster, you'll find a Kidderminster video on the YouTube. When we did Kidderminster, we went in the sister pub, the Weavers, and really loved it. So this is the sister pub of that Kidderminster one, and it's our 12th stop of the day. The sister pub are the one that's on the hill in Kidderminster. I thought that was the one it was. But some good ales on in here. And never feel you have to move your bottle of wine. Like, honestly, get your bottle of wine. Get your bottle of wine going. Staggeringly good from Portsmouth, I know them. But, you know, I really dislike coffee, so I didn't go for it. I've gone for Event Horizon, brewed in Kidderminster. What is this pub? Look, the setup in here is quite unique, quite intriguing. I like it. I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely wicked in here again. Great little place. The Weavers ones, well worth visiting. And truly into the city centre part now, I'd say. And the next one is Red House Boutique. I think it comes up as on Google. This is all right again as well. It's a lovely looking building again. There are some sterling looking buildings around Stourbridge. I will definitely give it that. Great looking burger place just over there as well. And a pizzeria, plenty of places we can probably get food from later. But Red House Boutique then is next up, and it is stop 13 to 20. You know, it is a pretty cool beverage at 7.1%. And it's a wicked place. It's a great pub. Landlady, she's been here 8 years. She's absolutely lovely. Great place, great time. I love it in here. So they are trying to get rid of the boutique, so it's just called Red House now. So let's refer to it as Red House. Some sterling choices on the beer front in here, including a wealth of good ales. Fixed Wheel are a big favourite of mine. They do some good stuff, but I went for in here a 7.1% connotation of Tiny Red. Right, Danny, landlady in there, she's 29 years old. She's been there 8 years. Honestly, she knows her stuff. She's got her head screwed on. The tap takeovers of a Tiny Rebel takeover recently. Fair play to her. She's running a really tight ship, and that is a really, really belting pub. A minute round the corner brings you to the Lion, which is our next port of call. And then we're going to go over the road, I think, to the Cock and Bull. So the Lion is up next. What we got? 7 to do till 4,000. Let's keep it going. So this one, it used to be a Lloyd's No. 1 Wetherspoons brand. Before that, apparently it was the Chicago's. So, you know, I used to absolutely love a Chicago. So we're picking up stuff. Dave's gonna come for a couple of beers with us. But yeah, old Lloyd's No. 1, and before that a Chicago's. So that explains why it's such a big, vast pub, sprawling place that just goes on and on. Bit like me, just goes on and on and on and on. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this really does just sprawls through the back area and stuff like this. So what a space. What an absolutely epic space they've got in here. That's the Lion. Moving on from there. Right, so straight across the road. So actually that wasn't Chicago's. There was a Chicago's in the other Wetherspoons years ago. So not that one. I got that wrong. That was not the Wetherspoons. Sorry, that was not the Chicago's. It was a Wetherspoons. I'm going to give up. Straight over the road is Cock and Bull Co. So easy for that. I think we're 6 away. 6 away from that magic 4,000 number. So let's get this done. It's a strange one, this. You might see that a little bit hunched up. So I'm about to tuck my hood in. Because apparently after 9 PM, it's only 8:15 by the way, after 9 PM there's a board that says no hoodies. I don't know, it's a bit bizarre. It's a nice looking gaff, to be fair. Guinness, Madry, Moretti, Aspel, Bravas, Asahi, neck oil. I hate balloons, but the balloon arch. Dawn was a nice fella, but yeah, the board says nothing, I don't know. To be fair, mate, despite the dress code issue, it said not till 9 o'clock, it's like 8:30. I've untucked myself. However, despite the dress code issue, Dawn was a nice fella, actually, he's very pleasant. But he's a nice venue. It's sort of late night, party time type venue. I can see what they're trying to do. I don't object to a dress code. I'm alright with it. But yeah, at least enforce it at the right time, man. So we're walking down. So there's a little patch in this street where there is no nightlife, but we then come to the Talbot. So apparently, form a 150-room hotel, tunnels underneath that stretch for about 4 miles, apparently. So I need to look into that a little bit more. But it's called the Talbot Hotel. Old, haunted, historic building in the centre of Stourbridge. So the Talbot is our next port of call. Honestly, after the story I've just told you about how old this is, about the tunnels and the history, walk with me. Because I mean, these look a bit historic. Like, come in here and they've modernised it to the point where it doesn't even feel old or historic anymore, which is a real shame. That is, for me, that is a real shame. When you come in and you see this, it's modernised. The exterior of this is absolutely amazing. Obviously, they've got an old conference room and stuff upstairs. Like this part of the hotel area is historic. So, got a 50th anniversary party and stuff going on in here. But it all looks pretty cool. But it's the downstairs. It's the downstairs bit that they've modernised and taken away from how nice the place probably could be by doing that, which is very strange. Very strange. Right, this is one I've been very, very excited for because it's a craft beery one and it's called the Hop Vault. And it's just this, so 2-minute walk around the corner from where we come. Hop Vault, bottle shop, tap room. You know, they are music to my ears. So the Hop Vault takes us to within 3 touching distance of 4,000. 3,997 this will be. Oh, I can't wait to celebrate like that. Fist pump. Well, old Nottingham Forest and now Leicester, like Stevie Cooper when you win, fist pumping, yeah. Jurgen Klopp for the Liverpool fans, you know. Fist pumping, getting through that milestone number. Hop Vault 3997 of this entire stupid adventure. When I was stood on the other side of the road as well filming that, Holly was stood over here. She was like, have you seen that building behind you? I was like, no, what building behind me? This building behind me. So seriously, right, whoever knows exactly what this is or history, look at that. What is that? Is that a theatre? Is it a... I mean, it's incredible, whatever it is. So yeah, whoever knows the history of that, please comment and let me know, because that is lovely. Lovely. Let's go with lovely. Very quickly, I need to just show you something. So I've gone with the Holy Goat's Wrath I've started at 11%. What a wicked little place. Let's get out of the way so other people can get to the bar, and let's have a wander this way because I'm dead impressed. I'm dead impressed by the can selection, everything that's available here. Look how busy it is. So here we go, space back there. I'm 11% empty stout at this time of night. I'm all over that. So this one is housed in a former bank. And you know what comes in a bank, don't you? So it's called the Hot Vault. Because it's a former bank. You're catching up with me, aren't you now? And obviously, when you have a former bank, can't take the vault out, can you? So the actual bank vault is still here in all its glory. In all its glory is round here. So it is pretty cool to come on one. But you know, I've got an 11% Imperial Stout to drink. What a great idea. Right, before we get out of here, while I can actually show you there are some cans in here, I tell you. Like the Offering, Daya, I said, you know I love Daya. Verdon, I said, when we were down at that tap room in Verdon a little while ago in Cornwall, I was blown away. Vault Cities galore. Like literally, Vault Cities galore. That thing of beauty. Like, yeah, the stuff on offer in here is pretty darn incredible. So, Vault City's barley wine. I haven't even tried that. I tried their barley wine. Holly's basically telling me I should buy this, and she's going to pay for it and carry it around for the night. So, but yeah, I don't even know where to start. The selection of stuff, the sheer volume of stuff they've got in here is absolutely 10 out of 10. What a place! It's almost like craft beer heaven, isn't it? And you know, I'll always be a fan of craft beer heaven. And speaking of craft beer heaven, we were told earlier there was a gaff in this town called the Crafty Jar that I would absolutely love. And normally, 99 times out of 100, you lot know exactly what I'm going to love. You know what is right on my street, and the Crafty Jar is apparently right on my street. So this is pub number 3,998. And pub number 18 today, but it's just here. So it took a 2-minute walk down from where we've come to get down to here. It looks beautiful from the outside. Apparently the beer choice is on point. So this is the Crafty Jar as 3,998. Once again, I walk across the road and Holly goes, "Look behind you." What is with Stourbridge and some of these absolutely incredible looking buildings that I film in front of and they've never actually turned around to look at? Because that again is absolutely amazingly beautiful, isn't it? Right, can we get me in the Crafty Jar now? Yeah, I love it. So have an Attic Brew takeover. Attic Brewery do make some of my favourite connotation of beers. So I've got with this Tuck Shop, collab with Castle Rock. You know I love Castle Rock because they're right down the road. But a tap takeover with Attic Brew is always going to be a favourite of mine. It's a great looking little place again. It really is. But if you want, I mean, bear in mind that we are Oktoberfesting. So a Pils, hello. HPA and a pale. I never even knew that was on a Hobson's Pale. I love a good Hobson's Pale, I do. But this place is pretty bang on. Like, honestly, it's a beautiful looking gaff. The beer choice is great. The Attic Brew takeover obviously fills my void for craft beer and stuff. Yeah, Crafty Jar. They said I'd love it, and I do. I really do. It's a banger. Pub number 3,999 brings us to the Duke William. So a 2-minute walk. We're going to go back and do the Mitre, which is definitely a rock bar, and it's open later than this one, so we've had to come and do this one. This was going to be 4,000, but the general consensus is this might shut early, so can't have that, can we? Can't be shutting early. So the Duke William is 3,999. Pub 19 of today. It looks beautiful from the outside. Love that tiling. They do a rock and metal night according to Facebook sometimes. So, and yeah. So yeah, beautiful glass windows and stuff on. Right, 3,999. Let's get this one done. Let's get to pub 4,000. Right, so actually, it's Craddock's pub this. Craddock's pub number 2 of the day, which means we've got some Craddock beers on. Started up on its way earlier, Saxon Gold, but in here there are some pretty decent. I've actually gone for the Craddock's cast iron stout in here, which is nice. Decent looking boozer this from the side, but let's have a wander around. These guys all knew where I was when I came in, so we had to try and go under the radar, but no, it didn't happen. So let's have a wander around. It's a good. Apparently, it goes big up this way. So we're gonna have a wander round and see what the rest of the place actually looks like. So there is a second bar room behind. No, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. What a nice chap. Not often you find politeness or manners around these days, but this is the second side of the bar room. So it's a decent sized gaff this. So glad we came in. That is 3,999 ticked off. Let's go and get to pub 4,000. 4,000 pub subbing in. So here we have it. We reach pub number 4,000 of this crazy adventure. It's a beauty from the outside anyway. It's an absolute gorgeous pub. Sort of mitre. Look at the things. Have you got anything to say on the eve of pub 4,000?
I'm cold.
I'm cold. And anything else?
No.
No? Looking forward to it. That's honestly, that's as much input as you're ever going to get, isn't it? So, the mitre in Stourbridge is pub number 4,000. Since I started this journey on March the 16th, 2022. So, let's go in. Let's christen the milestone with probably a Jack Daniels and Coke, because that's how I like to christen most milestones. And move on from there. But thanks all for watching, because honestly it's such a ridiculous task, isn't it? But let's do the mitre and go from there. So we hit 4,000. This is definitely a rock pub. Looks like a rock pub. Proper job and butty back on anything. A pool table, but it's a rock pub, isn't it? So I love some of the windows. I love the vibe. You can hear a bit of Bon Jovi coming from in the back room. So let's head on. Proper rock pub. Got a way to bring up 4,000 pubs. It's the pub 4,000. Cheers. It's the next 4,000. That's Stourbridge Part 1. I'm coming back Friday next week. I'm going to Stourbridge Part 2. Because I know there's so many great pubs that we recommended that we haven't made it to. But what a great way to bring up pub 4,000 is the mitre. It's a great looking pub anyway. It's a proper old school rock bar. We've had AC/DC, we've had Bon Jovi, we've had Brian Adams, we've had all of that proper old school rock music. It's been a great way to bring up pub 4,000. So thank you for following us on this journey, because it does mean a lot. Anything to add after the 4,000th pub?
No.
No. A woman of few words, and unless it comes to doing the washing up or anything else or having a go at me. But you know, 4,000 pubs in. Ow! She kicked me. 4,000 pubs in the bag. Thank you for watching. Please do hit subscribe. It really, really, really does matter. You might not think it does, but it does matter. Stourbridge Part 2 coming next Friday. Thanks for watching Stourbridge Part 1.